So it's that time of year again. It's a back to school for the kids. Her friend was in her class and then all of a sudden they switched her out and gave her a new teacher. My heart just dropped.
Now we just have to wait for Jasmine to get home.
Yeah.
And Amaya.
Oh my gosh, but it's so stressful.
What was your teacher doing today?
Don't make me skibbity or else you'll get skibbity too.
What's up, perfectly blended family? How is everybody doing? So it's that time of year again. It's a back to school for the kids. Guys, tell them what grades you guys are going into today.
Grade 8.
Grade 8 for Amaya.
Grade 4.
Grade 4 for Jasmine. And Teeny, grade 2. All right, guys, so it's a bit of a rushy morning because we're trying to get to school early to see what's going on, because over the weekend I was getting text messages from Danny's friends' moms saying that, you know, they had switched the teachers. We should go back on and check just to confirm who our kids are with. Anyways, when I did that, I realized like all my kids had the same teachers they were given when the teachers were released on the platform. However, Jasmine's friend teacher switched and she wasn't really happy about it. She got super excited because her friend was in her class and then all of a sudden they switched her out and gave her a new teacher. So we're hoping that with all the switch ups, things are situated this morning. So we're hoping to get there early enough to find out. Anyways, we know things always work out in the end, and you know, we're hoping for the best. Right, Jazz? All right, guys, we are taking the kids to school, so let's go. All right, guys, so the kids are now dropped off at school. Honestly, the first day of school is always super crazy. Such a mad dash to get them there. Anyways, everyone's happy. It's unfortunate what happened with like the teacher switches and stuff like that. Jasmine and her friend, they were totally cool about it. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I'm sure they'll find time to play at recess or whenever they can. But yeah, everybody was cool. And it's so funny because a parent came up to me and she's like, "Where's Amaya?" And I'm like, "Oh, Amaya doesn't need me to walk her to her yard anymore." She's like, "I know, grade 8, so you have like grad coming up." And then that just put things into perspective for me because I'm like, oh my gosh, Amaya's in grade 8. Guys, where has the time gone? Time really does fly. I guess, yeah, I'm one of those parents that later on, like next year, will be preparing for Amaya's graduation. That's insane, guys. Anyways, we're heading home. I'm not sure if Greg said hi to the vlog. With all the rushing and stuff, we're just trying to get the kids dropped off on time, which we did. Anyways, Greg is off to work and I'm going home to do work. So we will catch up with you guys later.
20 minutes later.
All right, guys, so I'm back home and I just wanted to give you guys a better background about what happened with the whole switching of the teachers thing that happened this weekend. So basically, before school starts, I have to fill out a returning verification form for each of the kids. And once you're done that, if you complete it on time, when they release your child's homeroom teacher, you'll know right away. If you don't complete it, then you won't have access to that information until the first day of school. So basically, I completed all my kids' verification forms, and then I found out their teachers last Friday. So it's really cute because Jasmine has made this cute little friendship with this girl from her school. So once we found out who Jasmine's teacher was, because both the girls were in a split class last year, they were hoping to be in a split class again this year. But the way it works is here, guys, I have never seen a grade 3-4 split. It's always like 2-3 split, and then the next like split happens at grade 5 and 6. And because the school the kids go to, there's not always a lot of French students. So based on my experience with Amaya, the next split is 7-8. Anyways, Jasmine and her friend was hoping to be in a split class, And me and Jasmine's friend's mom thought, like, you know what, it's possible, but the odds are like very high just because of the grades they're in. But guys, this is the thing. When Jasmine's friend logged on to check who her teacher was on Friday, to our surprise, Jasmine and her friend had the same teacher. So we were all blown away. We were all like super excited for them. I'm like, you know what? A grade 3-4 split like never happens. It's not usually heard of, but oh my goodness, like I guess it is possible. So the girls were like elated that they were in the same class. Like, you know, it's just gonna make their friendship that much closer. And you guys know how it is to be at that age, to form a really close bond with someone and just want to like do everything like together. So I was really happy for the girls. So then comes Saturday, and it was like Saturday mid-afternoon. It was about like around 2-4 o'clock. I'm getting messages from Danny's friends' moms who are like encouraging me to go back onto the platform to double check who like the kids' teachers are, because a switch just happened and not all the kids have the same teachers. So I'm like, oh no, like you gotta be kidding me. This is so heartbreaking because like everyone gets excited to fill out the verification form so that when the teachers are released, you're able to find out right away without any delays. And all the kids want to know who their teachers are, and it's all part of like the back to school excitement. So it's funny, I'm trying to log on to make sure my kids have the same teacher on my phone, and I'm not able to because I have like the names and passwords in a book at home, and I'm like, oh, I can't even remember the password. I have to do it at home. And same with Jasmine's friend's mom. Like, we're out that day, we're unable to check if our kids' teachers changed. So the anticipation right now is kind of like, I'm super eager to find out. The minute I get home, it was like, I'm gonna say after 6 anyways, I run straight downstairs, get into the office, pull out the login information, and I check. And I'm like, oh, Jasmine has the exact same teacher. No change. I look at Danny's teacher. The exact same teacher. No change. And then I look at Amaya's teacher. Exact same teacher. No change. I'm like, okay, that's great. All my kids have the exact same teachers that they were initially assigned to. But I'm here wondering, what about Jasmine's friend? So her mom texted me later when she was able to check. And when she told me that her daughter's teacher changed, my heart just dropped. Because I just knew like the excitement that was built immediately with both girls, confirming they have the same teacher, then to like now go back and tell them, hey, like they switched the teachers and you guys are no longer in the same class. It was really heartbreaking. And I know these things happen. So right away I tell Jasmine, and I'm like, I just want to get it off my chest. I want her to know, because she has like a couple days before school. She can prep, like, she has time to, let it sink in and make a plan to move forward. So I tell her, and she gets like really upset. She's like, what? No, why? And I'm like, Jazz, these things happen, but at least you guys go to the same school. We'll do our best as parents to keep you guys together, like, after school activities, play dates, etc., etc. She wasn't buying it at first because her heart was just so broken to know that, her dream came true and then the dream was retracted. It really took a toll on her, but over the 2 days, her and her friend kind of calmed down and they were more prepared to be in different classes. Anyways, the goal this morning was to go to the school early, obviously to find out what happened, because every parent wants their child to look forward to going to school. And if they have a friend that they look forward to seeing at school, that just makes the back to school transition very easy. But I know our girls are a little bit older, but still, when you have your best friend in your class, that's a vibe for the year. Anyways, when I went to the school, I had spoke to Jasmine's homeroom teacher, and I just asked, like, hey, is her class just a grade 4 class? And I'm pretty sure she said it's a 4-5 split, and then made another class, which was like a 2-3 split. So I'm sure they made this decision based on learning needs for the kids. So I respect that, and I totally get it. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know, I wanted to fill you guys in. This morning was super crazy to kind of elaborate the story, but I felt that, you know what, it'd be a really interesting story to tell you guys. Maybe you guys have dealt with something similar to this. I don't know. Drop a comment down below. Let us know. We would be interested to hear from you guys. That being said, I will check in with my mom later to see how Jasmine and her friends doing. I mean, they still have the opportunity to play at recess. Like, I mean, they do go to the same school, so it's not going to be super hard for them to like connect. But either way, I think they'll be okay. All right, guys, so we will find out how everyone's doing, and then I will check back in later.
Much later.
All right, guys, so it's much later, and Danny just got home from karate.
How was your first day?
All right, so
Really good.
come here, buddy. How was your day today?
Good.
Yeah, what made it good?
Madam
Yeah.
was good.
All right, so he's really liking his teachers. All right, well, I'm happy you had a really good day at school. Grade 2. All right, guys, so something crazy happened earlier, and I have to fill you guys in. I told you a little bit about it, but anyways, it's super crazy, and it just goes with, like, the back to school craziness. So our kids are on the bus every year since like kindergarten. They have never had an issue with the bus, and all of a sudden today I get a phone call stating that my kids' bus passes aren't working. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, like, so they just implemented these new bus cards for each student that you scan on the bus, so it can account for every student that steps on the bus, rather than the good old paper and pencil. Anyways, basically...
It's a school bus, not a city bus.
Exactly. It is a school bus. Thank you for pointing that out, babe. Yeah. Anyways, I get a call from the school. Danny and Jazz can't get on the bus. Why? Oh, because their bus cards aren't working. I'm like, what do you mean it's not working? This is technically the second year they're using the bus cards. It was implemented at the end of the last school year, so it's still relatively new. Anyways, because their bus cards aren't working and they're not on the busing list, my kids can't get on the bus. So the school technically was asking me to come pick them up. But
technically, they fully called you. They called and said, "Hey, can you come pick them up?"
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's not what you said. You said, "Yeah, at 7:00."
Yeah. So, well, guys, it's the truth, because Greg and I are working, and the earliest we can get to our kids is in the evening because they have extracurriculars, and my mom usually takes them to those activities. So we usually don't get our kids till like 7:30. So I wasn't lying. I was telling the truth. I'm like, you know what? We can't leave right now. We're super busy, and it's technically not like our responsibility to fix bus cards. Like, that's a school thing. And I confirmed this. I'm like, who's gonna rectify the bus cards? And I was told the school will, but they'll have to do it tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, well, anyways, long story short, after like 45 minutes, guys, they figured it out. It looks like there was an issue with another kid that went missing, and the transportation services was trying to locate that child. Anyway, since then, the child has been found. My kids were excused and were allowed to ride the bus. Things like that happen, and I'm a very understanding person. I just don't like to get flustered and, you know, just get that anxiety, because you always want to make sure, especially on the first day of school, your kids are safe and they're coming back to you like happy and there are no concerns. You get what I'm saying, guys? Anyways, drop a comment down below. Let me know how the first day of school went for your kids.
Now we just have to wait for Jasmine to get home.
Yeah.
And Amaya.
Yeah, so we're waiting for the girls to come home. I'm interested to know Jasmine's perspective on how her day went. And yeah, how Maya's day went. All right, we're gonna find out when the girls are home.
1 hour later. I'm not a liar.
The girls just got in, and Danny's like telling some sort of tale.
No, I'm not.
Danny,
Mom.
yeah, how was your day?
School is so confusing. I have to go to so many classes. I need to learn how to blow into a trumpet by the new year, and I have to play the piano.
That's so fun.
She's so lucky because we never got the piano option.
Last year?
Yeah, I had to do the trumpet, and I said, "Can I do the piano?" Not allowed.
Oh, Jasmine, you're so lucky.
Oh my gosh, but it's so stressful.
Jasmine's trying to act like she's in grade 8.
4.
I know.
So stressful.
We have a spelling test on Friday.
You better start studying.
Yeah.
Everyone had a really good day?
Yeah.
Other than Jasmine seems to be like, you know, the only one
Also
really
got
stressed
gym.
out. You like gym?
No.
Oh my gosh.
gym.
Oh
What
my
was
gosh,
your
that
teacher
was-
doing today?
Okay, so he did a speech because he said he learned some urban dictionary. So he's like, "Hey everyone, so don't be skibbity because this is my class and we don't want you to. By the way, all of you guys' outfit is drip."
Yes, I like that. Good job. Good job.
Skibbity Ohio Riz Drip.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's like, "We don't want to riz around here because this is my classroom." Then he's like, "Don't make me skibbity or else you'll get skibbity too."
Okay, I think it's so fun because the teacher gives them fun stories to tell at home. Without that happening, you guys don't come home with fun stories like this. So
No, I'm not good.
I think that's a blessing. All right, guys. It looks like everyone had a really good day.
Yeah.
Guys, this basketball team is going to be so crazy. You just have to keep watching for those videos.
Yes, I'm excited for your basketball team. Oh yes,
Yeah,
Jasmine is
and
going
track.
to try out for basketball.
Volleyball season is coming up this month.
What? Go Jasmine!
So
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh,
get those volleyballs
guys!
downstairs and start practicing if you want to make the team.
This year's gonna be crazy. Look at Greg. This is his mood. He already knows what it's gonna be like.
Today was a day.
Yeah, today was a day. Alright guys, so we're gonna end this vlog tonight, but before we do, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell
Up there.
because we don't want you to miss a thing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!